Hey, Kings of Dragons, Dragon King 551, and we are back at it with another movie review video. Now, this one is going to be about Venom, Let There Be Carnage. And fair warning before I fully get into the breakdown. Again, it's very hard to not do a non-spoiler review video, and I am not going to not spoil these, so I apologize. These are not spoiler-free videos, and if you have not seen the movie, click off this video. But if you have seen the movie or it's been spoiled to you on YouTube already and TikTok or what other app you've watched it on, then this video is for you and you can just watch the video at your own risk. But again, I warn you before I get into the video, do not watch this video if you have not seen Venom 2. If you have seen it, then go right ahead. So let's get right into it. Now, the audience rated an 86. Again, I think it was a very good Marvel Sony movie. Sony hasn't had a good probably Marvel movie since the Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire days of Spider-Man. That's just my opinion, but I think this was a 9 out of 7 movie. Woody Harrelson plays really good. Now, I love how in the first one at the post-credit scene, he says, let there be carnage. And I was like, okay, well, if that happens, probably the second one, carnage is going to be in it. So I do enjoy the first one, but I feel like the second one was a better adaptation of it, and it was just a better story. So we also have these special person who has the abilities of very loud echo sound and can damage Carnage and Venom. Now, she did blow out a cop's ear, so they always have to wear noise canceling headphones and stuff. And yeah, so how does Carnage come to be? Well, let's see. Eddie goes and visits Cassidy, and you pretty much know the story from all the other shows if you have. And basically, what happens is Venom does something stupid. Cassidy bites Eddie as Venom power, eats the blood, and that becomes a symbiote, and Venom accidentally creates Carnage. Now, in shows and in movie and in different movie and video game adaptations, we know that Carnage and Cassidy are a symbiote. They are symbiotic. They work together. They strive to destroy the world and basically carnage it, make it chaotic. Venom and Eddie Brock are also symbiotic. They work together. They emerge together. They fight evil in this movie. They're not as much of a villain yet until later down the line, because they haven't met Spider-Man in this universe yet, so we haven't done that. But I digress. My point is, in this movie, you can see that Woody Harrelson, who plays Cassidy, and Carnage are not really symbiotic. They're not working together. He wants one thing, they want the Carnage wants the other thing. They are both fighting against each other. Venom sees this, says, look, they're not symbiotic. We can take them. And they do. And fire and sound destroys them. And basically, Cassidy falls to his demise and with his girlfriend, wacko lady. And yeah, pretty much that's what happens. And now the cops know that Venom is alive and stuff, and it's a symbiote, and they want to get him as well because they think he's a bad guy. So what happens? They run, they leave, and now they're in a beach, I believe, in the Bahamas or some island, and they're hiding there. Now, for the best scene ever into a movie, and now on to the best scene. So we get the post-credit scene, right? Eddie is sitting on the bed with Venom. Now, I believe this is happening at the same time as this other movie that I'm going to mention in a second. So there's a weird shaking going on. Something happens, and Venom gets knocked in to the third time mentioned the multiverse. And who does he see on freaking TV? He sees none other than the guy who played Jojo Jameson all those years ago in the Tobey Maguire series. And who does he see? Tom Holland, Spider-Man. Sony and Marvel have struck a deal. The Marvel Cinematic Universe and Sony movies have merged into one. He has come in, and I believe that scene was Doctor Strange screwing up the spell from a Far From Home trailer, and Venom got sucked into that universe. And now Venom's looking to fight Spider-Man. Which also is interesting because we know that the multiverse has been mentioned 3 or 4 times already in the story. I mean, we've seen it mentioned in Far From Home. We've seen it mentioned in Loki, where he gets trapped into another universe. We've seen it now mentioned in the Sony one where he actually is. We've seen it now mentioned No Way Home in that one. And we've also had it mentioned in the Spider-Man 2 movie in Tobey Maguire's thing when they're trying to name Doc Ock, and one of Jonah Jameson's employees say, "Hey, what about Doctor Strange?" He's like, that's not bad, but it's already taken, implying that Doctor Strange and him, he got sucked back, then he got back into his world. So it's very tipsy and turny. But again, a very good movie, and I can't wait to see this No Way Home. Now, I don't think that Venom will appear in this movie, but we don't know. It could be a post-credit scene. Hell, it could even be setting up Venom 3, where we know that Tom Holland this is his last solo Spider-Man movie, if you want to call it that. His last time being in a movie. And yeah, I enjoyed Venom because for once, like, it was a solo origin story where it didn't have to be about putting Iron Man, Doctor Strange, or any of the other heroes in it, which I enjoyed more of because I missed that nostalgia where it was just like, why do I need to have you in the movie? Like, it means no sense. The point of an origin story is to tell the story of one character only. Now, I get Thor Ragnarok. That wasn't too bad with putting Hulk in it, but for the most part, it was Thor's movie. So yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Venom. I think it was a very good movie. And yeah. So until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. And I hope Sony and the MCU can find a way to make the Spider-Man movies better, because right now the MCU is not doing a good job with them. So yeah, until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one.